Hey, people. People, I know I wasn't here last week, but look. You see, I got the camera the right way. See, if I would have flipped it this way, when I go click on the comments, y'all will see my finger. You see that? You see that? And look, people, I got my light back. All right. Last week, I was watching, not last week, but 2 weeks ago, I was watching the live back, and I ain't put that light up, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I need that light because your boy was a little dark. And I was like, I am not that dark in real life. Y'all see? You see the brown skin? Brown skin boy. I did not, Beyonce has not sponsored this video, but it just came up because I'm brown skinned. Okay. All right, people. Welcome to Cooking with Derrick. Let me see. What is this? During the broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars a digital gift that helps me earn money. Oh, that's new. All right, but it's up there. Okay. And then people, make sure y'all go on the right page, because if you go to my personal page, people, I don't think I can see your comments. But welcome, people, to the Cooking with Derrick show. Now, y'all already gonna be mad at me because I messed up, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I got my sous chef in here helping me out today, people, because today, people, the plan was to cook. All right. So we got Rose Hasix, we got her in the background. She helped me out. Today I was supposed to cook, and then I realized that that I took my nap longer than I was supposed to, and I couldn't put one in the oven. So I'm gonna give you a heads up, people. The dish isn't gonna be ready before I end the show. Y'all gonna have to go back to the Cooking with Derrick page. I'm gonna post pictures because it's not gonna be ready. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to cook. I woke up like 15 minutes before the show, and so, but it's not gonna be ready. But people, it's still gonna come out good. You wanna know why? Because that's Chef Derrick, and all my food comes out good. All right, so let me tell you. Oh, Mary Adams, hey girl, welcome. Bam. All right, so let me tell you what I'm cooking, people. I am cooking lasagnas, and give me a second, people, because I just realized that my pan is over here, and I need this pan. I am cooking lasagnas. Now, I'm gonna give you a heads up, people. I've already cooked this on my show before, so so I'm not gonna say that I've never cooked this before on the show. However, the way that I'm gonna prepare it is gonna be the first time that I prepared it on the show before. So we've already started cooking, and I say we because K6 is helping me. So we got the ground beef already in the back. That's already getting brown. We got my little water with my little noodles already on. We're gonna have to do 2 separate things because the pot wasn't big enough. So we got Hastings back there with that. I already got all my ingredients out right here. And right now what I'm doing, people, is that I am chopping a little onion. Okay? A little onion. So that's what I'm doing right now. So give me a second. And this is going to help with the seasoning of my base, okay? So this is a little onion that we're chopping. And I love Star Chopper because it just works so good, except for it's manual. I got the electric one, but this one will do just fine, okay? All right. So look, I got my little onion. This all mixed up, okay? And then that's already chopped up. So we got that going on. Woo! Then, people, I already got my Italian seasoning because you can't cook lasagnas without Italian seasoning. And then I got my little garlic. I got my diced tomatoes. I got my tomato paste. I got my garlic, and then sugar, which is over there because I'm gonna harm people. If you're making anything that has tomato sauce, if you do not have sugar, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'm just saying. You gotta add a little sugar. Okay. Let me see. All right. So if you be so kind, I gotta go to my banners. Make sure that you join the family by either going to Facebook and following the page, or going to YouTube and subscribe. And then also if you will be so kind, please make sure that you share, like, and comment, because that helps the Facebook as well as the YouTube algorithm help me to get this out to everybody. Okay, so if you be so kind, please do that. And then make sure you go to my Cooking with Derrick Facebook page, not my personal page, because I don't think the comments work on that. Okay. All right. So let me see. Let's go back here. I think the ground beef is done. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna drain out the ground beef, and I'm posting the camera so y'all can see properly. Okay. So I'm just gonna drain, and I have my little draining thing right here. You see this little thing with holes in it? Yep. So that's why we're gonna drain the ground beef, and then I'm gonna show y'all the next step. It's not perfect. So it's very important, people. Now I'm gonna give you a secret, people. I did not season the ground beef yet, and this is why. Because when you season it while it's cooking, people, only thing you're gonna do is you're letting all the seasoning drain out, because you got to drain it. Okay, you gotta drain it. So it's no point of seasoning it prior to, because then it doesn't work. Okay, so you see, I don't know if you can see that far back, but you should be able to see that far back. But basically, I'm just letting all of the grease, drain, just like that. And then I'm gonna come in. Put it back into the pot. All right, we're gonna put it back into the pot, and then we're gonna season again. Okay, season again. Oh, hey people. Let me see who we got. Hey, Star. Star's here. Oh, Tamanya, you watching all the way from where you at? Bali, whatever that place is. That's not true. What's not true, Star? Oh, hey, Shakara. Who we got? Carolyn Walker. Hey girl. What are we making? We making lasagnas. Okay. So give me a second, because now I'm about to put it right back in the pot. But the pot is hot, so I'm gonna get a little napkin, little oven mitt, put it up there, and look, it's going back into the pot. So it's going back into the pot like this, and now, people, Gregory, you're in my show. People, we got a whole bunch of helps on this episode. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going back in with some seasoning. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first put my little onion. Okay. Onion that I chopped up back into my ground beef. Technically, I was supposed to put this in first and then put the ground beef after the onion caramelized, but it's okay. I just did it out of step. If you watching this on a replay because you copying me because you can't cook and you want to learn, put your onion in first. Get the onion little going first, and then put your ground beef. But it's okay. All right. So I'm gonna turn this back on. I'm gonna have some Italian seasoning. Okay, that one is done. Okay. So the noodles are done. So what Hastings is doing is that now she's putting the other batch in. So this is just some Italian seasoning that I'm putting into my ground beef with my onion, with some. You want to take them out and then just put them in like a.
Yeah, I'll get them all.
Perfect. You want the silver one or that one up there? Or you want these? Which one? So what she's gonna do is the noodles that are done, she's gonna put them in a bowl of water, and then she's gonna add the ones that's not cooked yet. So some Italian seasoning, and then some garlic. Okay? Some garlic. All right. And now, people, technically, now I am seasoning the ground beef. So now we're going to have some salts, and this is sea salts, because I like sea salts, because I like the sea. And then we're going to get some pepper. Bam, 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 bam. And now, people, I am just going to do a little mixy mix, okay? A little mixy mix. All right, so now, oops, sorry, we had a little technical difficulty, but now we're good, okay? So do a little mixy mix. And now what's happening is that the seasoning from the onions, from the salt, from the pepper, from the garlic, from the Italian seasoning is going to soak into the meat, people. It's going to soak into the meat. And this is what we're looking for. If you have any questions, leave me your comment. I'm going to get to your comment. Give me 1 second. Bam, 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 bam. And just like this, okay? So I'm gonna let that simmer in for a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to your comments, okay? Let me see. What are we attempting tonight? Lebanese. I thought I said that. We're cooking Lebanese, people. We're cooking Lebanese. What? It's Lebanese. It's a pasta dish. It's a pasta dish. Oh, Dubai people. Tamaya in Dubai, and she watching the show. Okay, Dubai. In English, Lebanese. How do you spell it? L-A is L-A-S-A-G-N-A. Lebanese. Okay. All right, so that's what we're cooking, and start tagging people. People, thank you so much. Please make sure that you tag. Oh, like, share, comment. Oh, I need to put a thing about tagging people. Okay, I'll make a banner for that later. Okay. What you just became worldwide? Yes, Sinestro girl, I became worldwide because I got people in Dubai watching. Okay. So this is the basics. This right here is the base for my Lebanese, okay? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, since I got my little ground beef seasoned, now people, I'm gonna do a little bit of tomato base, okay? A little bit of tomato base, okay? So I'm gonna shake my love. So I got Prego today, Prego. Oh, Prego. 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 So I got some Prego, and then I got some diced tomatoes, and then I got some tomato paste. All of this is gonna be my little red sauce, okay? Now it's important, people, that you season your food. Don't be a purple person, okay? Don't be a purple person. If you have questions, you can put it in the comments, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of my Prego. And I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Now, I am purposefully not going to use enough red sauce in the ground beef. All right? And then I'm going to put some into this back of this pan that I'm going to turn, okay? So I'm purposefully not using a lot. I just want the ground beef to be a little wet, just a little wet. And I want to make sure that I keep it on low because I don't want to overcook the ground beef. Now I want all of the red sauce to simmer into the ground beef. Now I'm going to show you that this is not enough, but I want you to see what I mean. So you see this right here? This is not enough. You see that? Not enough red sauce, okay? So now I'm going to add a little bit more, okay? Just a little bit more. So remember, I don't want it too wet. I just want to give it a little bit of liquid, just a little bit to liquefy it up, okay? That's a new chef term, liquefy, okay? All right? So once I put in a little bit to liquefy, this is looking good. This looks decent enough. Well, this looks decent enough, okay? And then, people, now what I'm going to do is I just want the sauce to start to marinate, but I got to season the sauce as well, so I'm not done. And then I got this sauce in the back. So this sauce is going to be more sauce that I'm going to be mixing in, and that's already on low. Thank you so much. Hey, sis. So this sauce is also going to be mixed in, but this is nothing but sauce in the back, okay? So now I'm going to use a can opener, and I brought my electric one because I'm going to tell you something I learned. You cannot have a cheap can opener. That thing gonna break on you. It just takes too long. So I bought a little fancy one that's electric. Okay, so I wouldn't be up here on camera struggling. Okay, all right. So I got my can opener over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my can. Oops. Open up my can of tomato paste, and then I'm gonna put that in there. Matter of fact, let's open up all my cans. Okay, so I got my can of tomato paste. This is my can of diced tomatoes. Can of diced tomatoes. I'm gonna open up that. And I hate tomatoes. People, I'm not gonna eat this. Hey Six and Gregory is probably gonna taste it. But remember, it's not gonna be ready in time. I'm giving you a heads up. It's not gonna be ready in time. Okay? So y'all gonna have to watch the pictures or the aftermath. Because I value my sleep. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna get a little spoon. All right, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Well, this one in the ground beef will be like a half a tablespoon, okay? A half a tablespoon. And then in the sauce, it's gonna be an actual tablespoon, okay? And this is just seasoning my sauces. This is the only thing this is seasoning my sauces, okay? Because you cannot just take regular tomato sauce out the little container and put it in and think that you're good. No, it's not gonna work, okay? It's not gonna work. Ooh, you might want to turn that down. Mm-hmm. So what I'm doing is adding my little diced tomatoes into my sauce. Because remember, people, I got 2 sauces going on. Perfect, thank you. I got 2 sauces going on, all right? One is just to keep my ground beef a little liquefied, and then the other is going to be the actual sauce where most of the stuff is going to come from, okay? So, and remember, correctly. All right. So now I'm just mixing up this. This is my red sauce. Ooh, let me angle the camera down. This is just the sauce of the red sauce, okay? Just sauce. You see this? And this is gonna be so good. Okay. Sorry. All right. So now it's time to season my sauce, okay? It's time to season my sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Oops, got to bring the camera back up. Add a little bit of salt. This is just for my sauce, not my ground beef, because I already put salt in there. We're going to do some ground pepper. We're going to do some Italian seasoning. And remember, if you can't see it, it's not enough, okay? You want to be able to see it. That's the easy trick, okay? Some garlic. And then the most important ingredients that a lot of people forget, sugar, people. You got to put some sugar. Got to put some sugar into anything when you're making red sauce. You got to add some sugar. You have to. So I'm going to add a little bit to my ground beef, just a little bit, and then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons into my sauce, okay? It's going to be enough, people. It's no such thing as too sweet, okay? So, oh, hey Tracy. People, we got Tracy coming in. Tracy, she wants to taste. That's why she here. She here to taste the cooking. No. Okay. All right. Back to the show, people. I'm gonna get to your comments. Give me 1 second, okay? So now what I want to do is I'm adding my tomatoes, my little diced tomatoes, and this right here is gonna help season my ground beef. Now I'm gonna show you the finished product of what your ground beef should be. You don't want it to be dry. You don't want it to be too wet either, okay? You want to have a perfect balance, okay? And then let me season my sauce. Now I'm mixing up my little sauce. So you want all of that herb, all the herb to go in, and it's going to be good, okay? So now I want my sauce to come to a boil. But before we move on, let me get to your comments. Let's see. Let's go up. Ooh, y'all commenting a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get to your comments. I should have known better. What? What you mean you should have known better? What is Lizanus? I can't spell that. It's Lebanese. All right, Lebanese. Okay, that's what I'm cooking. Crystal King, come to this page. Oh yeah, I gotta come to the Cooking with Derrick page. Okay, Carolyn Walker. Oh, thank you for tagging people, Carolyn Walker. Oh yes, you global baby, watching from Dubai. Ooh, okay, thank you. Oh yes, y'all tag everybody. Liquefy it up. Got it. Yes, you gotta liquefy. Hey, Six Mason, what he got you doing back there? Hey, Six wanted to help out. Hey, Six can cook. She can cook. Okay, she can cook better than her aunt. You already struggling preparing something you can't pronounce. Miss Diane Elder, I'm not struggling. I'm an expert. I'm pro. Okay, because I'm a chef. I'm a master chef. Okay. Oh, so you a lazy chef? No. Okay. Let me show you. This is how your ground beef should look. Oh, let me angle the camera down. Let me angle the camera down so y'all can see. People, this is how your ground beef should look. You see, it's not wet. It's not dry and it's not too wet. It's just having a little moisture to it, okay? You see the diced tomatoes and the onions and all of the goodness that I put inside there? Okay. That's how you know. When it looks like that, it's right, people. When it looks like that, it's right. Okay, so I already have my oven on 350 degrees. Our Leslie's going to bake for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now, I already told y'all, so you should be no surprise. It is not going to be done in time because I bought enough stuff. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all so y'all will see that I came prepared. People, I brought enough stuff. This is a whole box that's not even open. I bought enough stuff, and there's more ground beef in the refrigerator, more onion right here. I bought enough stuff to make 2. And I was supposed to cook one beforehand, and then on my show, cook the other one, and then bring the first one that basically I should. I'm like, this is how it's going to look. But people, I fell asleep, and I woke up late. So we don't have it, okay? Sorry. All right, so it's not going to be done. I'm going to take pictures, and maybe I might record. I might record Rosie and... I'm sorry, Hey Six and Gregory and whoever. Tracy said she ain't gonna move here to eat, but she probably gonna ask for something. I'm gonna record them tasting it so y'all can see because sorry people, okay? Aurelia Whiting, Cooking with Derrick is on. He should do meals college kids can make in their dorms. Oh yes, and I am HBCU, the Hampton University. Okay. Not sugar. Sinestra girl, don't make me take your cooking card. If you cooking anything with tomatoes, you have to add some sugar to cut the acidity. That's cooking 101, girl. Are you saying you can't cook, Sinestra? I'm asking for a friend. Jesus, diabetes. No, we don't do no diabeticals over here. We double pray. Okay. So my sauce is almost ready, people. Now it's time for the grand finale. Are most of the noodles done? Okay, perfect. All right. So now it's time to start to layer. Now it's time to layer my lasagnes. Okay. Now I kept the secret for last, so some of y'all, you should have been asking, Derrick, you cooked this on your show before, so why are you cooking it again? What's going to be different? The difference is, people, I'm cooking it in a bundt cake pan. That's the difference, okay? I'm cooking it in a bundt cake pan. So watch how I do this, people, because I'm a pro and I know what I'm doing, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking my lasagnes noodles, and watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch what I. What's the matter, Rosie? What's the matter?
The tomato sauce is popping all over my mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to clean it. The tomato sauce is popping. It does that. All right. You can turn it back down now, Rosie. Okay. So notice how I'm layering the pan, and I'm leaving some noodles on the outside as excess, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm layering the pan like this, leaving some noodles on the outside, because then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it back over, and that's gonna be my cover, okay? It's gonna be my cover, okay? So look, it's so simple to do, so easy. Anybody can do it. Even Tracy can do it, and she can't even cook. She's over here getting a closer version because she wants to learn how to cook, and she learns from me all the time. So what I'm doing is I'm just laying it inside the pan like this. And this is so simple, people. It's so simple. So I'm laying it in the pan, leaving some excess over. And the goal is, people, you want the bottom of the pan to be covered, okay? You want the bottom of the pan to be covered, okay? So you don't want any cracks, okay? Put in the comments, say no cracks. And I'm going to get a close-up picture at the end of how it should look, okay? So you want no cracks. All right. So I'm almost done. And this is just so important that you don't leave any cracks. Bam, 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 bam. And people, one thing I like cooking lasagnes like this because it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. So I like to cook it like this because it makes the presentation is A1, okay? The presentation is A1, okay? So I'm gonna add this one right here. And I just need to add one more, and then I'm going to take it off and show you the presentation, okay? Let me get a napkin. All right, so once you finish, people, it's gonna look like this. Everybody see it? You see it? You see how you don't see any part of the pan except for right here? Actually, I need to put one script right there because that's a little opening space. Okay, let me do that, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that, people. All right. And now it's time to do my layerings. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, and I got my cheese right here too, people. Okay. I got my cheese right here. I'm going to be using that. Let me get a spoon because I'm going to need that for my ricotta cheese. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right here. I'm using the little mitts because I don't want to burn the granite countertops. But all right. So I'm using the mix because I don't want to burn the granite countertop. And now, people, I'm going to layer. I'm going to layer. So I have my ground beef. And I'm just putting a thin layer on the bottom. A thin layer on the bottom. See? And then I'm going to move the camera so y'all can see. And once you're done, it's going to look like this. You see that? You see a thin layer on the bottom. See? So simple. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to put my ricotta. So this is ricotta cheese. I forgot to show y'all the cheeses. But I got my ricotta cheese now. Ricotta cheese is an acquired taste, okay? Everybody may not like it, but it's an acquired taste. Okay, so I'm gonna get my little ricotta cheese. I'm gonna put that layer on top. So I'm gonna put the little layer on top, and then I'm gonna take my this little thing, and I'm gonna spread it out. It needs a little bit more. Now, a lot of times, if you're cooking this for your household, I would ask yourself, do I like ricotta cheese? If you like it a lot, then you can add as much as you want. But when you're cooking for a whole bunch of people and you don't know, you want to have just the right amount of ratio, okay? Ricotta ratio, okay? Because it's an acquired taste, so you want to have the right amounts, okay? So now I'm just spreading it a thin layer on top of my meat, and I'm going to show you so you can see. You see that? You see the thin layer? Yes, I still got noodles cooking, people, because I need to put noodles on top. Okay. Are these done, Hey Six? No. Oh, crap. All right, let me get to your comments. All right, I gotta wait for noodles to get done because I gotta put a thin layer of noodles on top. Okay. Oh, hey Rochelle. Rochelle, you can't eat nothing that I'm cooking because you're a veganite and this got meat in it. But thank you for joining me. Oh, Tanika. Tanika, hey girl. Carolyn, is that ricotta? Yes, ricotta cheese, people. Ricotta cheese. All right. What is that? It's ricotta cheese. So what I did was I put ground beef on the bottom. Then I put ricotta cheese. Then I'm going to take my noodles and I'm going to cut them in thirds, put a noodle layer, and then I'm going to go with oh, I forgot about the red sauce. Hold on, people. It's going to be ground beef, ricotta cheese, red sauce, cheese, and then the thin layer of noodles. Okay? So give me a second. I forgot about this thin little layer, okay, of sauce. All right, and remember, when you cooking Lebanese, it's all about the ratio, okay? You want to have the right meat to cheese to ricotta to sauce. You want to have the right ratio, okay? That is the importance of Lebanese, because if you have more meat than you do cheese, it's going to taste meaty. If you have more cheese than meat, it's going to be like, well, where's the meat? So you got to have a very good ratio, okay? Trust me, I'm a chef, I'm an expert, and I know what I'm doing, unlike some people, okay? Okay? All right, and then I'm going to finish it off with some mozzarella. We got some mozzarella. So I'm gonna put some mozzarella up here. This is mozzarella shredded cheese. Okay, so I'm adding some mozzarella. And then also one thing about lasagnas as well, it's always going to be better the next day. And that's because all of the stuff is going to have a day to sit and marinate and get all salmonate together. So technically, the next day should be a lot better than the first day because all of the stuff had time to salmonate together. Okay, so I added some mozzarella. Now I'm going to add some Parmigiana. So we got some Parmigiana. And bam. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. What's next is going to be a layer of noodles, one layer of noodles. But you see that? Don't it look so good? I know my lasagna looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, hey, Uncle. Hello from Norfolk, Virginia. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Okay. Bam. Okay. So now, people, I'm gonna do one more layer, close it up, put it inside the oven with 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay. Most likely it's gonna be an hour. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is, people, I'm probably gonna record a video and post it later of them tasting it because, like I said, it's not gonna be done. Sorry, people. I was a little tired. And I took a nappy nap and I just slept a little too long. Okay. All right, people. So the other set of noodles just got finished. So Hastings is taking it out of the water and then she's gonna bring it over to me and then we're gonna do this little layer. But remember, on this one, we're gonna cut. It's good. Okay. We're gonna cut this into thirds. Okay, and I'm going to use this as a light. Ooh, I need another one, really. Okay, perfect. So, but let me show you what I'm doing. See, if I would have already had one cooked, people, you wouldn't have to wait. Sorry, people. You see how I'm putting a layer of noodle over top? Mm-hmm. And that's also very important too. Like, you don't want to have too much noodle. You want to be able to taste all of the stuff. Okay, so that's very important as well. All right. So, let's see. Oh, yes, people. Tag and share. And then also, people, if you want to join the family, please make sure that you follow us on the Facebook page or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. Thanks. All right, so now I'm about to do another layer. Thank you. So again, I'm just cutting it into thirds and just a light layer on top, okay? Bam, and bam, and bam, and just like that, okay? So now I'm good with all of the noodles, and now I'm going back in with sauce. Sauce, I'm sorry. I'm going back in with meat. And it looks like I'm gonna have leftover meat left. So maybe I can do something with this leftover meat here later. Not for the show. Sorry, people. Okay. Oh, and this is about 2.5 pounds of meat to give you a ratio of what you need to cook. Okay. So actually, I might be good. Because remember I said the ratio is important. So I got to get all of the cracks. Because I want it to be enough meat. And it's looking like this is going to be just around amount 2.5. And then I'm going to show you at the end, people. Yeah, it's going to be just enough. Okay. And that's all the meat. And it's going to look like that. Everybody see it? It's coming together. And then a layer of ricotta. And I'm going to have to open up the other one because I don't have enough for this final layer, but it's okay. Ooh. Give me a second, people. And bang. All right, so I'm just doing a final layer on top, and people, this is gonna be so good. All right, I can taste it now. And remember, you gotta be careful with this stuff because you want to make sure that you don't have too much because this is an acquired taste. Okay, it's an acquired taste. But I'm going to show you how much I used and how I spread this thing over almost like a cake. Okay? Look. Look at this, people. You see that? You see that? That's Chef Derrick. Okay. So then I'm going to do a little bit of red sauce. And when I'm telling you, the people, this is going to be so good, I'm trying to tell you. I so wish sometimes when I cook on Sundays and I do a meal like this, I wish I can like let everybody that watch me get a taste, but you know, that's impossible. But these are one of those meals where it's gonna be amazing. And the layering is key, people. The ratio. Trust me, I'm a chef. I know the ratio is very, very important. All right. And then we're going to finish it on top with some more cheese. Now, I'm going to show you the final outcome. And when I put this in the oven, people, I'm going to put a pan underneath just in case if some of it oozes out because I'm really packing in all of my lasagnes. Really packing it in. So I'm going to put a pan underneath it just in case if some goodness leaks out, it doesn't leak into the bottom of your oven, and then you got to clean your oven. Okay? But this is a meal that you can cook, and it's going to last you 2 days. The first day is going to be good, but the second day is going to be really good because all of the seasonings had a day to sit and to resonate all up in there. And then one thing that I am going to do, people, is I'm going to cook it first. And then when it's done, I'm going to put some more cheese on the outside. Let that cheese melt. And then it's going to be good. All right. Let me show you the final outcome of the layering. And then we'll put it in the oven, and y'all can stay tuned for the finished product. You see that, people? You see how it's filled to capacity? Filled to capacity. It's gonna be so good. All right, so now I'm gonna close it up, which is literally just taking all of my flaps. Taking all of my flaps, close it up very, very tightly. Just like this. People, do you see it? You see my lasagne in a bundt cake pan. Do you see it? Don't it look so good? Okay. All right. Put it in the oven for 350 degrees for 45 minutes to an hour, and it's gonna be muy buoyante. Okay. All right. So thank y'all so much for watching this episode of Cooking with Derrick. Lord Jesus. Let's try it again. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of Cooking with Derrick, where laughter is my language. Today I showed y'all how to make lasagnes. Let's move the camera this way. Lasagnes into a bundt cake pan. Stay tuned for the pictures or the video of the final product. I will see you guys next week. Bye.